Scandal, a word we know the meaning, the inevitable event that happens in every community. We can see it work on the front page titles of many newspapers and features in all areas of the society, like sport, politics, or even celebrity. And this list keeps going on, but today my main focus of my presentations is not what feels is the more scandalous. Rather, I only want to talk about one scandal of the education system of Vietnam. And this scandal is insanely huge that is make everyone in the society shocked and keep asking themselves whether the education system is still trustworthy. And it's also made the Prime Minister of Educational Department of Vietnam admit that this is the hard time for all the Vietnamese educators, and this event shows a shamefully dark sides of Vietnam education system. And I guess as a matter of fact, everyone in this room has already know what's the event I'm talking about. So today I want to shed more light on this subject and give everyone a better insight into this scandal by answering two very important questions. The first question is how could we discover about this repulsive scandal and what are the consequences of this scandal? So, first thing first, in 2018, the national exams was much harder due to the fact that student not only has to cover the 12th grade material, but also have to but also the content of their previous grade textbook, and this make the exams more heavier, but much more heavier. And what is more is because of the relatively easy 2007 national exam. Uh, Many students got a 10th in their exam paper. This makes it hard time for all the educators and university to assess the student ability. So in 2018, the exam is expected to be much harder, to be much complicated, so that not many students would get a 10 again. However, the results seem to tell a different story, and thanks to the large number of students taking the test at the same time, the 2008 results statistics was much more accurate. So when educators look at it, they know that there was something that wasn't right. And if we take in the case of Ha Giang province, we can see that 6.7% of all the exam papers of all the physics exam paper are over grade 9, and this is better than all other areas of Vietnam. And if we look at the top 11 students who achieved the highest score in the nation, we can see that Ha Giang province contributed 3 students. And if we look at their score on the English exam, we can see that they are over 9.5, which is very impressive achievement because Ha Giang is such a remote and small areas of the country. So this result make everyone confused and start asking questions. And the educational department of Vietnam sent out an investigator group to Ha Giang to find out all the smoke and mirror. And what they discovered shocked the whole nation. More than 150 exam paper had their score altered, and there's one that get better off by 26.5 mark. This seemed like the black straw that broke the camel back, and the notorious incident just spread out to the world mass media. Many world mass media and the reputations of Vietnamese educations got contaminated, and the reactions of educators and many prestigious universities, they propose to have their own examinations standard examination tests, and also and also many parents of students just lost their faith in the current state of the education system, and everyone in the society with their skeptical eye wondering if such event has already happened before, and it's just until 2018 that people that it was 2 years that made people realize the existence of this scandal. Many actions have been taken in hope of compensating. Education officers have been arrested, and and many students who have their scar altered get eliminated from their current university. All in all, I would say that this is not about the responsibility. Rather, this must be about the solutions and the improvement in the upcoming 2019 national exams. And if such scandal happen again, this will be a total collapse of the Vietnamese education system. So thanks for your listening.